who thought that he had finally moved away from all of the psychodrama with Prince Harry. His brother had made his decision.
Harry and Meghan are actually playing a very game at the moment.
They want to hide their secrets, and I just love digging away to find out what they don't want us to know.
And the fact that William has made his priority to live as normal as possible during this period.
William he's taught himself not to be upset about Harry, to put him out of his life.
I don't want history to repeat itself. I do not want to be a single dad. And I certainly don't want my children to have a life without a mother or a father.
William is back at the point where he would throw somebody out of the room if they brought up the name Harry.
This looks like an unequivocal message to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle from Prince William.
King Charles must be in a lot of pain a lot of the time. He tries very, very hard.
And I just thought it was a joke.
If you can't just think of it for the moment, you have to go back.
Throw you out of the room, while William is more determined than ever to cut Harry out of his life.
But they're not going to listen, so it's not going to happen. Did they listen? No.
Harry, by doing the Oprah Winfrey Show and pressing that racist button, which actually never existed.
He could be king soon one day, and you want him to be a nice boy who can manage these things.
The royal family has seen its fair share of scandals, feuds, and dramatic headlines. But what's happening right now between Prince William, Prince Harry, and Meghan Markle is on another level entirely. For months, Harry and Meghan have been working overtime to stage a grand comeback. From carefully curated public appearances to endless PR campaigns designed to make them look relatable, charitable, and most of all, relevant, the Sussexes are pouring everything they have into winning back the world's approval. Some insiders even say Harry has personally spent over £1 million on this rebranding push. To them, it's not just about image, it's survival. But here's the twist. While Harry and Meghan keep trying to shine the spotlight on themselves, Prince William isn't impressed. In fact, he's not even angry in the way you might expect. Instead, William's response to Harry's desperate push for attention has been described by insiders as both coldly calculated and, yes, hilariously brutal. Rather than sparring with Harry in the press or firing back with his own PR campaign, William has chosen a far more devastating tactic, ignoring him completely, dismissing him as irrelevant, and shutting down anyone who dares to bring Harry's name up around him. It's the royal equivalent of standing in the middle of a crowded room, watching someone jump up and down for attention, and calmly sipping your tea as if they don't even exist. And to those who know William best, that silence cuts deeper than any words could. This is no longer just a family feud, it's a public showdown. William is drawing a hard line, Meghan is doubling down on her ambitions, Harry is fighting for redemption, and Charles is stuck in the middle. The result? A royal drama so explosive that even palace insiders are struggling to keep up. And if the latest reports are true, Prince William may have just delivered the final blow to Harry and Meghan's grand plans, and he did it without saying a single word. After years of being criticized for his choices, Prince Harry decided it was time to stage a comeback. He embarked on a carefully crafted campaign, appearing at charity events, showing off his fun, approachable side, and even spending significant personal funds to make sure every gesture looked generous and meaningful. From dancing in a community recording studio to high-energy appearances at award ceremonies, Harry tried to show the world that he had changed and that he could win hearts once again. But there's a catch. While Harry was busy proving himself, William didn't need to. Every move Harry made was measured against William's steady, unshakable presence. And the comparison? Not favorable to the Duke of Sussex. Sources say William watched the whole spectacle with a mix of disbelief and quiet amusement, seeing his brother's frantic efforts as almost theatrical. Even with Harry's charm offensive in full swing, insiders report it did little to soften William's stance. The future king remained unimpressed, and for William, the public games weren't enough to override years of perceived missteps. While Harry was busy trying to impress, William stayed quietly confident, letting his actions speak louder than any staged appearances. Rather than competing with flashy gestures, he focused on consistency, attending public engagements with Kate, supporting charities steadily, and showing the kind of grounded leadership that the public respects. Insiders say William's approach was almost surgical. Every smile, every handshake, every carefully timed engagement served as a subtle reminder. Royalty isn't about grand gestures. It's about reliability, presence, and authenticity. Harry's efforts, by contrast, often came across as over-the-top or self-promotional. It wasn't a dramatic confrontation or a public spat. That wasn't necessary. William's quiet mastery of duty and charm did all the work for him. Observers suggest that in the eyes of the public, Harry was left looking frantic, while William appeared effortlessly in control. And for the first time in years, sources say, Harry may have realized that the game wasn't about flashy moves. It was about substance. But William's advantage? He had already won that round, without even raising his voice. As Harry tried to showcase his charm, the media couldn't help but notice the stark contrast with William. Paparazzi and royal commentators highlighted William's steady presence alongside Kate, praising his consistency and engagement with everyday people. Social media quickly picked up on the comparison, with viral posts celebrating William's relatable and approachable demeanor while subtly mocking Harry's over-the-top antics. Public opinion started to shift as well. People admired William for his dedication to duty, his parenting, and his calm leadership style. Meanwhile, Harry and Meghan's attempts to win hearts sometimes backfired, making them seem performative rather than genuine. Every carefully staged photo op was scrutinized, and the comparisons made William look even stronger by contrast. It became clear that, without saying a word, William had regained the upper hand. His quiet competence spoke volumes, proving that sometimes the best way to destroy someone isn't with drama, it's with steady, undeniable presence. Harry wasn't sitting still either. Over the past year, he carefully crafted a strategy to repair his image in the UK, reconnecting with charities, attending high-profile events, and even contributing significant funds to causes he wanted to champion. Every move seemed designed to regain favor, not just with the public but with his father, King Charles. Yet, William watched closely, unamused. What might have seemed like a win for Harry only fueled William's determination to keep his younger brother at arm's length. The non-person status Harry had once held now became a source of silent tension. Any mention of Harry and William's presence reportedly provoked irritation, a reminder that William was not willing to play along with Harry's attempts at redemption. It was a subtle but powerful dynamic. While Harry's moves were visible and flashy, William's response was quiet, calculated, and unshakable. In the court of public opinion, it became clear who truly held the moral high ground and who was being outmaneuvered without saying a word. Behind the public spectacle, the royal family's private dynamics were far more complicated. King Charles, despite his own health struggles, remained engaged in managing the delicate balance between his sons. He wanted reconciliation, but understood that forcing it could backfire. William, meanwhile, felt a mix of frustration and duty. Frustration at Harry's return to the UK spotlight, and duty to protect the monarchy's stability. Private conversations reportedly grew tense, with advisors scrambling to coordinate schedules, appearances, and public messaging. Every move Harry made, even a seemingly small visit or charity event, was scrutinized by William and his team, amplifying the sense of rivalry. At the same time, William focused on his family life with Kate and the children, grounding himself in normalcy amid the chaos. This section of the story revealed that royal life isn't just ceremonial, it's a constant negotiation between personal feelings, family loyalty, and public perception. And in this case, every smile, handshake, and charity appearance carried weight far beyond what met the eye. As Harry returned to the UK, it became clear that he and Meghan were carefully managing their public image. After years of criticism, they knew every appearance, every statement, and every charitable effort could sway public opinion. Harry's recent engagements, smiling with children, attending community events, and reconnecting with charities were deliberate attempts to show a more grounded, relatable side. Meghan, meanwhile, focused on supporting Harry while subtly shaping the narrative. From interviews to selective appearances, the Sussexes aimed to reclaim control of their story, balancing charm with calculated visibility. Public reactions varied. Some praised the effort, others criticized it as a PR stunt, but the strategy clearly kept them at the center of attention. For William, this posed a challenge. The careful, understated approach he and Kate maintained suddenly felt upstaged by Harry's high-profile, media-savvy moves. It wasn't just sibling rivalry, it was a clash of styles, a battle over who defined the modern image of royalty. Despite Harry's careful strategy and media-savvy maneuvers, the tension between the brothers remains palpable. William's determination to maintain control over the royal image hasn't wavered, and he continues to treat Harry as a non-person in official settings, refusing to acknowledge his attempts at reintegration. This dynamic keeps the public intrigued, as every royal engagement now carries an unspoken question. Will the brothers reconcile, or has the rift deepened for good? Meanwhile, King Charles walks a delicate line, seeking to support his younger son without undermining William's authority. Publicly, the monarchy continues its carefully choreographed appearances, but behind closed doors, family dynamics are fraught with emotion, strategy, and old resentments. For viewers, this tension fuels curiosity. Every smile, handshake, or shared event becomes a potential clue to the state of the royal family. Ultimately, the story isn't just about personal rivalry. It's about legacy, public perception, and the ever-evolving role of modern royalty. The drama, the strategy, and the media maneuvering ensure that audiences remain captivated, watching closely to see who will emerge victorious in this ongoing family saga.